We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Detroit Tigers and the Chicago White Sox. It's White Sox baseball, and it comes your way next. Dallas Keuchel, a left-hander out of Oklahoma, will be on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
Striding in, Victor Reyes. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Detroit, the center fielder, Victor Reyes.
Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Jonathan Schoop.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Schoop. Head-to-head passed with Dallas Keuchel. He's 4 for 13. He's taken him deep once. First offering on its way. And he lays off there 1-0. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
Keuchel has racked up over 1,300 innings on the Major League mound, and in that time he's compiled a whip under 1.3. Translation, he's better than league average in that category. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Keuchel has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
Matt, every team is looking for a guy like this. In a day and age where we're going to the bullpens more early and more often, you need at least 1 or 2 guys into the rotation that have the chance to get you into the 7th or 8th inning, and he's definitely one of those guys.
1 out, nobody on. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Batting first, the designated hitter, Miguel Cabrera.
Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Miguel Cabrera. He comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball in.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A bouncer up the middle. Anderson brings it in. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers. Tigers nothing, White Sox coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Daniel Norris gets the starting nod for the Tigers in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Here it comes. This one's flared off to the right side. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. Travis Demerit is going to come in now and take over following the injury.
Defensively for the Tigers. Now playing right field, number 50.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
Yeah, he's right in the prime of his career right now. These are the years you really expect to see the best of what this guy has to offer.
First offering on its way. So guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
Norris has tossed more than 500 innings at the big league level, and over those innings he's worked to a whip of just a little over 1.3, so he's a reliable arm in terms of limiting traffic on the base paths. Outside, 3-0 now.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base, almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The 3-0 pitch is looked at for the first strike. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
The 3-2 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Here's a look over to first. Runner back standing. Payoff pitch one more time. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
So here's Jose Abreu as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. The 0-1. A bullet to first base. The tag will get him coming back to first. It's a double play and the inning is over. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring up the big first baseman, C.J. Cron.
First baseman, C.J. Cron.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Fouled away. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he's got himself a leadoff double to begin the second. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently pacing the club here as we approach the midway point of the season. Stepping in now, Travis Demerit, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. The 1-0 home.
2 balls, no strikes.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Lets it fly 2-0, but this one's by him for the first strike. The 2-1 home. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. Crone is on his way home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores.
Hey, this team's been in a pretty bad funk, D-Roll. They've had a difficult time scoring and winning any game, so to strike early, that RBI single right there is awfully big.
Yeah, and hopefully the pitcher's able to breathe a sigh of relief, Dan, like you say all the time. Give me some early runs and let me relax and attack the zone.
I've always said, D-Roll, you score me 6 runs, I'm going to win a lot of games.
Next up for Detroit, Kristen Stewart. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. He's set. Here it comes. Fouled off. Demerit on at first. Nobody out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Mazzara is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting in, the catcher, Austin Romine.
Next for the Tigers, Austin Romine. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 2 out with the man at first. Slow roller down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the stretch. And this is popped up near second base. Anderson will put this one away, and the side is retired. Tigers get 1 here on 2 hits in the inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Tigers lead it 1-0. And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Yasmani Grandal. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
The pitch. Edwin Encarnacion waits on deck. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Down to 3-1.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
This one's down to third. And the throw to first is in time, one gone.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now. We show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike one.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. Bases are empty, one man out. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball two.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Ready now for the White Sox, Eloy Jimenez. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Has a look, now the pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Lifted in the air out to right. Back goes Mercer. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, Nomar Mazzara.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazzara. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. This pitch is popped up. Candelario over to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. A man left for the White Sox. They trail this one 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the Oklahoma State product, Jordy Mercer. First pitch on its way.
Count 1-0.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Full count, 3-2.
And he fouls this one off. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Digging in the switch hitter, Victor Reyes. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Hops this one up, and this will land foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. Two pitch is fouled away. Now the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Mazzara's under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Jonathan Schoop.
Here's Jonathan Schoop now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Fouled away. Here's the 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. Cue shot here out towards short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit, but they lead it 1-0. Up next for Chicago, Luis Robert. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Now the pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Outside for a ball. 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike three called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Into the box, Leury Garcia. As he puts it on the ground to third. Scooped up. In time to first, and there are two away.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Tim Anderson.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and up next it'll be Tim Anderson. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Mercer has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They still trail 1-0. All set for the start of the fourth, and that brings in Miguel Cabrera.
Miguel Cabrera.
First delivery to him on the way. And that is off the first base bag. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Up next for the Tigers, the first baseman, C.J. Cron.
Here's C.J. Cron now, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Count is 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Good time now to check out the White Sox Road to the Show report, as you see a pair of guys in the upper levels that have been making waves as of late. At the plate now, Travis Demeritte. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Three and 0 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
Now batting, number 14.
Now at the plate, Kristen Stewart. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-0 pitch.
2 balls.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Now the 2-1 pitch is a fastball that misses.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Fouled off. First and second now, 1 man out. And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
Bases are loaded here with 1 away. And into bat next, it'll be Jeimer Candelario. Here's the first pitch to him.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Here comes the 1-0. Liner toward right center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. The throw is wild, and it gets away. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Up next to the Tigers.
That's a spot right there as a pitcher where you'll trade an out for a run anytime. Bases loaded, and only 1 run scores on the sacrifice fly.
So 2 outs now for the Tigers in their half of the 4th. And up next, the catcher, Austin Romine. Looking to minimize the damage here.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here comes another 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
The batter.
Here's Jordy Mercer now.
Jordy.
Swing and a liner. Full extension, but he can't make the catch. That's strike 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that 2-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
The 1-1. is in there for strike number 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
3-2 pitch. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Tigers 5 and the White Sox nothing. Digging in to try it again, Moncada. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
The 0-1 delivery. And no swing apparently, ball 1. This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. This will kick up against the wall now. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Edwin Encarnacion now, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. Has a look, now the pitch.
That's the ball.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2 pitch. This is flared out towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. White Sox leave one. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Dane Dunning, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 78, Jay Dunning.
So back to the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Victor Reyes. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Now the 1-0. Hit out towards second. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
The batter number.
There's a look at the final line for the White Sox starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Hey, this certainly wasn't the outing he was looking for when he left the bullpen while warming up. Too many pitches over the heart of the plate. 4 home runs. That's right. 4 home runs he allowed in this one.
First delivery to him on the way. Jonathan Scope comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Bases are empty, one man out. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. The 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball and he can't catch up to the express.
And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Two out, nobody on.
Hey.
2-1.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
To 2-2 now.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
Here now the 2-2. Liner towards second. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
For the White Sox.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The left fielder, Aloy.
First offering on its way. In there, no balls and a strike. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
The 1-2.
Hey, started this guy backwards. Couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Got him.
Up next for the White Sox.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nomar Mazzara. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. One out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. The count now at 2-2. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Fouled away. The next 3-2. Popped him up. Romine is right there, and he's got it for out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, Louis Robert.
Into the box, Luis Robert comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Robert has a batting line residing in the 230s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, C.J. Cron.
C.J. Cron.
The pitch. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, You've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Mazzara's on the move, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
At the plate, Travis Demerit, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. It was a walk in his last trip. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1. A runner at second, nobody out. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
No one out with a runner at second. Fly ball to straightaway left. There to make the catch is Jimenez, and there's one away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The batter, number 14.
Up next steps Kristen Stewart. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 0-1, here's the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
2-2 the count. One out and a runner on second base. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Into the box now, Jeimer Candelario. Fouled off. A 1 pitch on its way. Ball 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Tigers leave 1, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Ready now, Leury Garcia. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, strike one. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Two balls and a strike. Ball even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Another payoff pitch. Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Tim Anderson.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Now here it comes. And it's fouled away. Again, another foul ball. Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Here's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. So striding in, Yohan Moncada. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Moncada.
And now a pitch on the way. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Digging in once again, Jose Abreu. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, a 2-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this part of the lineup coming up.
A runner on first with 2 away.
Ball,
2-0.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Two-0 count. The pitch high in the air out to center field. Reyes is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. A man left for the White Sox. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Seventh inning ready to roll. And now it'll be the catcher, Romine. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Moncada in foul ground. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Digging in, Jordy Mercer. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch on its way.
Ball one.
Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. Bases are empty, one man out. That misses. 2-0. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Down the left field line and deep. And that's going to land foul. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
In now, Victor Reyes. 1 ball, no strikes, the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Jonathan Scope would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone, so he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Digging in now, Jonathan Scope. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
0-1 pitch on its way.
Down 0-2. Maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
2 out with the man at first. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 1 left for Detroit as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Crone is in his tracks now. 1 pitch, 1 away.
Up next to Chicago, the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
Striding forward now is the DH, Edwin Encarnacion. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, that's down.
1 out, nobody on. High in the air out towards shallow right. Demerit's on the move for it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
Standing in, Eloy Jimenez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
2 balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2 balls and a strike to count. 2 out, nobody on. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Here now the 2-2. Oh, look at that stop. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is over. We'll see Miguel Cabrera leading off when we get back. 8th inning coming up. Tigers are out in front, 5-0. Jimmy Cordero has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 50.
Ready to begin the 8th, and that brings in Miguel Cabrera.
The designated hitter, Miguel Cabrera.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line towards center field. Robert is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. So that'll bring up C.J. Cron. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-0 home. Smoke toward the hole. Fielded by Abreu. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Travis Demerit.
At the plate, Travis Demerit. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looked like the sinker there, dipped a little below the knees. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Cordero, a 6'4" right-hander. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Two-0 count. The pitch.
That's ball 3.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
The batter, number 14.
Now to the plate, Kristen Stewart. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's set, and the pitch. Just off the inside corner with the sinker, ruled a ball. A runner on first with 2 away.
That's ball
And
three.
able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor. 3-1.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Hit hard up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Candelario.
Standing in now, Jordy Candelario, as he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit out towards second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You know, you always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
So now to the plate, Austin Romine, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set with the 0-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Tigers get just the 1. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Tigers 6 and the White Sox nothing. David McKay is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 62, David McKay.
Bottom of the inning now, and that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazzara.
The right fielder, Nomar Mazzara.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's too high.
Lays off 1-0. Two balls and no strikes to count to Nomar Mazzara. Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
The 3-0.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Digging in, Luis Robert. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. He's set. Here it comes. Hit down the third baseline. But a foul ball here. 0-1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Nobody out, runner on first. And he misses with it. 1-1. And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
A runner at first with no outs here. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will get this one. Here now the 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Reyes will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, the second baseman, Leury Garcia.
Now in the box, Leury Garcia. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. First offering on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2. And look out, as that one ran in and got him.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Tim Anderson. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Liner towards second. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Now the 2-1 to short. Taken in by Mercer. A bare hand for one. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Kelvin Herrera enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Kelvin Herrera.
All set to start the ninth in this one, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Jordy Mercer.
The shortstop, Jordy Mercer.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Lazy fly ball out to center field. Here's the center fielder, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Victor Reyes.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Victor Reyes. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the first pitch.
Yeah.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he popped him up. Garcia ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
The batter, the second baseman, Jonathan Schoop.
In now, Jonathan Schoop. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. From the stretch.
Hey.
Stays alive, still 0-2. The pitch. And he fouls this one off. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
The 1-2.
2-2 count.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
Fly ball to straightaway left. Giving chase is Jimenez. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Now the pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
Looking at his lifetime numbers, Abreu has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Count. The pitch is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
The 2-1 home doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Skied into straightaway right. Demerit is there, and that is a big first out here to start inning number 9.
Up next for the White
Final line there for the Detroit starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. 1-2 to the White Sox catcher. Swing and a liner. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
At the plate now, Edwin Encarnacion. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Brian Garcia enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column.
Garcia.
Striding into the box, Eloy Jimenez. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball. Down.
Now the 1-0 is a slider that backs up for a ball. Garcia, just 24 years of age. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Now the 2-0 home.
Ball.
3-1. Garcia has tossed over 30 innings so far this season and allows over a run an inning, an ERA over 9. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
3-2 pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Stepping into the box, Nomar Mazzara, 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Fouled away. Here it comes on 0-2. Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Luis Robert is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is down for extra bases, and with 2 outs, this might get them all home. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. It's now a 6-3 contest.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
Joe Jimenez takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. Leury Garcia will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. From the belt, the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Garcia brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. And that misses 1-1.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
A 1-1.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
The 3-1 pitch. Liner toward right center. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Throw to second, but he's in there. As a run also comes in to score, making it a two-run ball game.
Shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Into the box, Tim Anderson. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Off the plate, ball.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. The White Sox down to their last strike. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Tigers took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Daniel Norris earns his 5th winner of the year. Dallas Keuchel was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Tigers, 6 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the White Sox, 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 15 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.